Parshas Lech Lecha opens with a revelation of Hashem, Vayomer Hashem el Avraham Lech Lecha. And the Maral, which I'd love to share with you, has a deep, profound insight into this pasuk. Where, asks the Maral and many Mefarshim before him, is the introduction to the choice of Avram. God appears to Avram at the beginning of the parsha, but there's no introduction. In contrast with Noach, we hear about Noach. Noach is Ish Tzadik Tamim Hayom Dorosov. And then God reveals himself to Noach. But in the case of Avram, who is this man Avram? Why doesn't the Torah offer us any sort of an introduction to the greatness of Avram that led to Vayomer Hashem, the revelation to Avram? And the Maral, based on this, comes up with a very original and revolutionary idea. He says that Ava, love, fits into two different categories. There's Ava Tluya B'davar, and that Ava depends upon the fulfillment of certain conditions. I love you because. And then there is Ava She'ena Tluya B'davar, an existential inherent love that goes beyond any sort of reasons, conditions, or background. Says the Maral, had the Torah introduced Avram with all his greatness, told us the story explicitly of the Kivshana Eish, the other Nisyonos of Avram, culminating, of course, in the Akedah, then we would have thought that Vayomer Hashem el Avram, God chooses to reveal himself to Avram because of and contingent upon Avram's continuing in the path of greatness. Says the Maral, that would be a grave mistake. God's choice of Avram is called an Ava she'ena tluya b'davar. It's an inherent Ava. And so too, the generations of Avram, the love of Hashem is ena tluya b'davar. So that it comes out, according to Maral's insight, that even if, chas v'sholom, we veer off the path and Klal Yisrael is not living up to its requirements, its standards, nevertheless, the Ava of Hashem continues. And that Ava begins with Vayomer Hashem el Avram Lech Lecha, without any introductions, without any conditions. Of course, Avram is great. We're not taking away from his greatness, his ability to withstand all those great trials. But at the end of the day, the Ava that's generated vis-a-vis Avram is Eina Tluya B'davar. May we zoche to feel that Ava from Hashem before in actuality. Ken Yiratzon, I want to wish you a wonderful Shabbat Shalom, Parshas Lech.